Hello, hello, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst, hot off of the last one. Once again, I am your commentator, dragging on your shirt, and even once again, we have Hoyt in the commentator booth with me.
I'm still here.
Yeah, why are you still here?
I got a job to do. I need to moderate Gardengrown and Nomkh, who are going to be our runners today. How you doing, fellows?
Doing good. Ready to lose.
Shaky, but good.
Hell yeah.
We've got some doomsaying here in this run. Confidence levels are at an all-time low, but maybe that hot dog will help fellas go ahead and take a bite.
It won't. Nothing like a cup of coffee to calm the shakes.
I could go for a cup of coffee right now. Like
I can't even see it.
Oh wait, hold up.
Uplink successful. Target system detected.
Nomkh, you're in. Go ahead and start rolling.
Ooh, getting the Socko.
Nope, no.
Not a Socko enjoyer.
I mean, there's a red
Reroll.
dot, but
Uplink successful.
what was scene?
Scene and then reload scene. Yep.
All right, and
Nope.
Gardengrown getting the.
Oh my god.
Target system detected.
No,
Which revolver is that? Was that the Smith?
That's the 500 Magnum, bro. I'm not
Oh,
doing it. Okay, I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take this.
all right,
Right.
sweet deal. So, would you two like to tell each other what your guns are?
I think this is the what do they call this? A shotgun.
Yes, it is.
Not as far as I can go with that.
I think he got a pistol.
Yeah,
I can't see.
we can confirm
It's,
pistol and shotgun here.
Yep, that is
All right,
indeed a
fellas.
shotgun and a pistol. Anything you guys like to say to chat before we send you off?
I am screwed.
Well, good luck. I believe in you.
All right. Well, when you guys are ready, just go ahead and get going.
3, 2, 1, go.
No. We don't need stealth bonus.
All right,
That
they are
was
destined-
quite the declaration from Gardengrown. Just like, we don't need stealth. I like the attitude though.
Yeah, I Garden does not fancy his chances.
Not a good start.
Anything can happen in these
Already
runs.
doing the smooth turn. That's the wrong
Yeah.
one.
In fact, I think I would rather have his starting gun than Nomk's here with the shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun
With
is a
the-
strong start, but for the first
Come on,
hold, the
controller.
pistol ain't too bad either. Because all you're doing, if anything,
true.
it might actually be better to get a semi-auto pistol for the first hold.
Well, I
Because
think I would use the semi-auto pistol depending on what I got.
yeah, so here's the thing, right? My thought process: pistol is going to have more capacity than the shotgun, and since you're going up against statics, ooh, Nomkh making the gamble on the single point pumps, getting the
And
TOS.
losing big time with the TOS. What a
Hey, you know what?
disgusting
Maybe
gun.
maybe he likes the TOS. All right, maybe this isn't such a loss.
Swapping the number 4
Maybe.
buckshot on it. That's going to be some low energy pellets.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we got some TOS love in the chat here,
I
but I'm gonna
okay.
hold it down.
I don't know
terrible
if that's
weapon.
TOS love. I think that's TOS toleration.
I think there's rust on the TOS model that is older than the pool of operator Ori should allow, to be honest.
Honestly, the fact that the TOS is an operator Ori is kind of
Yeah, this is
weird.
modern weapons, and my god, it looks like that
No,
thing's
not
been
again.
sitting in a puddle for longer than most of these guns
It's
have been
been
around.
sitting in the back barn of some farmer for
Good aim.
at least 5 generations.
It probably smells weird.
How many of these?
Well,
are there?
either
Just
way,
not get shot.
Guardian
come
MMC hopping into the first hold. Time to see how he does.
That's not Guardian. That's
Or
Gardengrown.
yes, Gardengrown. I don't know why I said Guardian. I'm getting my names mixed up. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say it's Guardian. Guardian's here.
No, that's
Guardian is
wrong.
here in spirit. He's playing the game through Garden. By the way,
Holding
Guardian,
the
your
classic top
his
spot
score
here
is going to count for yours
encryption.
too. All right.
Looks like he's got 2 more. One for
Oh,
he's gotta slap it.
Ooh, another slap on.
I didn't get shot.
That was a good
Ooh, and in the
slap
meantime,
there.
oh man, they both got done at about the same time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Nomkh really doing great with that pistol.
Hey yo, someone needs to get a clip of that static for the highlights. We need to have like a whole highlight section dedicated to slaps.
Yeah.
Or at the very
High-fiving
least,
the encryptions.
at the very least, I talked to well, I haven't talked to Putter, but I did say Putter should really add some like slap sound effects for every encryption slap.
It would your goal then would for it to sound like the sound effects that they add to like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where it's just like punches and slaps. Ooh, Nom's taking a
Pump actions.
left shot to the face there.
He can do it.
Both of our runners getting into some brawls in the
Yeah,
hall.
that's honestly, see, some of the gunfights get real between holds can get really intense.
How do you not see me? What is this?
Ooh, I don't even have to
Count
start
shot.
talking.
All right, time to see what they roll. I'm willing to bet they're both gonna roll semi-auto shotties.
Oh, thank God. Not a shorty.
We do
Okay, that's a
And
back to back.
Bad experience.
Yep, they both have essentially the same gun too, so they're pretty much on par with each other.
I should have
Yep.
not drinking
Both of them
coffee.
get
the
the 10-4,
M-lock version.
10-14 Benelli, except one's got the M-lock handguard.
Mhm.
So this is a matched run here for now.
Yeah, I think both of these, they have the pistol grips, they've got the stocks, they've got the same capacity, I think.
Oh
Who
no.
say the 4 is
Kind of
better?
a just cosmetic difference between these two shotguns.
Trust-
Well, I
As far as
mean,
I think.
if Nomkh ever gets like an M-lock attachment of some sort, he can get a little crazy
Yeah,
with
maybe
it.
it'll come in handy.
Good start, good start.
Oh,
Gardengrown
no. Garden taking a
getting
mind
cankered
hold
by
on.
that sore there. Oof. And while we were yapping, Nomkh got into the thing. Oh, they're both in it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow.
They're both in the hold at about the same time. Honestly,
Response.
these two are just matched.
It looks like Nomkh got much better encryption placements here. I'd much rather hit than the ones Gardengrown has, where they're kind of hiding behind
Yeah.
stuff.
All right. Ooh. Nomkh already got a handful of his. Nomkh done with the hardens already. Time to see. Ooh. Oh no! Gardengrown taking a hot minute on his hardens.
Yep. He's gonna have to run around the whole place to get all of these.
Oh.
And that's it for the hardens for Gardengrown.
Garden might have taken.
He did.
didn't- Oh, he did take some damage, or was that from the floater?
He took damage from the floater floater there.
Yeah, I don't think he took damage from the
You
Rick.
see nothing, bro.
Yeah, but I think Nomkh
flying
did take a
shoot
few shots as
plus.
well. So they're both. I'm not gonna say there's a chance of a tie, but if there is, I have a contingency plan. I'm letting you guys know right now.
Have we ever had a straight up score tie in first horse? I don't
No.
believe we ever have.
We never have, and I relish the day that it happens.
Where's that one? Am I
He
stupid?
just
I'm
passed it.
stupid.
passing the encryption and then coming back for it.
Short-term memory.
And both of our runners done with their second hold. Not too bad.
Yeah, they're making quick work of this run.
You know what, Hoyt? I'm going to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I do enjoy some relish.
I ain't cutting this one.
Do you relish it?
No. Who would eat relish for an entire day?
Yeah, I think you'd have to really vary the relishes. You know.
You know?
This is where it
Well,
goes
well,
wrong.
do you like relish on your
When I
hot
tried to
dog,
shoot
Hoyt?
some-
You know, I've always been a relish enjoyer. A lot of people hate the relish, but I like some relish.
How many
I
people in
think I'd
chat
rather
enjoy
have
some
the raw
relish?
onions.
Ooh, onions is good, though. Especially red onions.
Go ahead and log into Twitter and tweet at us your relish
Oh.
opinions, everybody. I,
Ooh,
I don't
looks like
think
Nomkh is rolling a second semi-auto shotty. Selling his TAWs.
Ooh.
He's gonna try and do the double take.
It does seem to be a meta move here, although neither of them have yet bought a flashlight.
All right, time to
So
see
we're not
if
seeing that
Gardengrown
adaptation.
follows along. Wait. No, he's getting an SMG this time.
SMG.
Ah,
punish
getting
for
the gram.
that. We see the end of
Man.
the barrel come up with the
It will do.
Engram roll. It will do, but it's
Oh,
not
man.
ideal.
I can
Certainly.
see Gardengrown shaking. He must be so mad at the
Yeah, I would not be happy with this roll. It's kind of an emergency.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's kind
Ooh,
of
what's he
terrible.
going for here?
I think
He threw away his number 4 buckshot.
he's
going
getting
back to
bog
double.
standard double-aught buck. Interesting.
Yeah, it does give you a little bit more range and a little bit more lethality, which I guess is handy in the library.
And
It's not like you really
while
have
we're
problems
yapping, Nomkh
getting the
just stepped
distance.
into the third hold.
Zip 22.
Where is he gonna hold? It looks like the middle of the stairs is going to
That's-
be his spot.
Middle of the stairs is really good because it gives you the most view on the encryptions.
Yeah, you kind of are in an IMAX surround theater.
And
of
speaking of which,
encryptions.
his hardens are up. He's making a hot swap to the other.
Dodging bullets. to
Oh,
hop
that
behind the wall
was
there.
slick. That was solid.
Yeah, I think real quick thinking on his feet by Nomkh there to dodge behind the wall, swap weapons, and focus on the encryption.
Yeah, the only downside about that middle island there on the stairs is you are exposed to
Yeah,
all the entries.
you really have to be quick on the toes.
You
to
gotta
make sure
you
that
gotta
you
be
don't-
cracked.
That is what the kids are saying these days.
Can I see that? I don't know.
Swarms are up. Ooh, he got a double tap. Ooh, another double tap. 3 tap. Honestly,
Holy
Nomkh
shit,
is
those
going
are down.
fast with this one. Really making
Yeah.
good use of just hot swapping between the shotguns he has. And
Being able to swap between these shotguns is really good.
oh yeah, the shotgun meta is real,
6 or
folks.
7? Nothing.
It exists.
Hardened encryption detected.
Yeah, Garden having to go for the reloads.
Yeah,
Nice jump down shot.
yeah, not too bad. Honestly, yeah, getting a second shotgun just might turn into the new trend. All right, Nomkh switching to his 1911 to deal with the recursives. taking a little extra time to aim, and he is done.
Yep, but that thing comes with a red dot, which I think was pretty handy.
Now it's time to see how Gardengrown follows up.
Yep.
And honestly, with that Ogram, he should be fine to deal with the recursives. That might have been the reason why he got it.
Great aim.
Yeah, you do. I do not like relying on shotgun surgery. It's a good plan B to dealing with the recursives, but I don't think it's a good plan A.
All right, using the double-op buck to deal with the swarms. I'm surprised he didn't stick with number 4. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it does seem like the double up buck, although it's getting him some easy kills here.
All right,
It's
and that's
really
I've
not.
seen worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah, that's the bigger issue with double-op buck. Like it's really good lethality wise,
This is where the
but
shakes give
with
me.
dealing with certain encryptions like swarms, it really struggles.
Yeah,
With
the
swarms, you
pellet
really want to have the number 4.
Mhm.
Nice.
But he's choosing to hold up top like we saw Nova do
They
last.
don't see me.
A very defensible position, unlike Nomkh sitting in the middle of the holes.
Jesus Christ.
And it looks like that defense is coming in handy a little bit, able to dodge some shots from the Sosix there. All right.
Looks like he's putting himself in position for the recursives here, going for the
Why is that on?
Oh, there's the. Ooh, it's on. Oh no, it's on full auto for him. He got a few. He porcupined it a little bit, but he was able to save it. Now he's just got to deal with the last one.
Yep, he's getting nice and close to deal with it.
And there it is.
He took a hit
Wait.
there at the
You
end.
bitch.
Okay, okay. He was. I thought he died for a second. I was like, oh no.
The Angstrom,
I had to hug the floor and I still lost.
it does have semi-auto, but like an AK, it goes safe, full auto, semi-auto. So unless you knew that, you would assume that it was in semi the first time you adjust the fire.
Ooh, not getting
Control.
the a grapple gun. Interesting.
Love to see a grapple gun. It's very fun.
No.
Looks like
Ooh,
wanna
selling
brace.
his 1911, and he got himself a nice looking M4 in the meantime. Not too bad.
yeah, I
Got
think
the-
he got the 55 round welded mags.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of like those a little better than the 60 round tumors, just because they're funny.
They are a bit funny. That's true.
We like to get silly with it here at First to Worst.
Now, are they funnier than the banana mags?
S tier clear.
Well, they're definitely not as tasty.
That's true. Looks like we got.
Ooh, the stealths are already up for Nomkh, and he's already got him knocked down. Wasn't even able to
That was
count
a
him off.
fast clear on those stealths.
So if I was to make a prediction now, I think Nomkh's got this one.
I think things are on his side here. Anything could happen at the end. Anybody can eat a berry, but I'd say he has a pretty commanding score lead going into where we are now.
Okay, that's stuck.
I bet you my opponent is already in the last hole.
We've got more negativity coming out from Gardengrown. Now, it doesn't really matter how fast you complete the run. The only time that matters is when you're in the hold, and how fast you can clear the encryptions. You don't
No.
gain any score from shopping faster.
No, you're absolutely right. We should just make it a
Time.
complete
You gonna do
time
it to me?
thing. All right. If Nomkh gets here first, it's an automatic win. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Anton has blessed me.
That was a pretty slow poly clear because it was kind of stuck on the wall,
Ooh.
It's fine.
and not rotating so that he could see all of the pieces. And he just took a hit there,
Oh yeah.
which I think is no, he got hit in the first shop, right? Both of our
He
runners
did.
got hit in the
Both
first
of our
shop.
runners have taken some shots, so
Yeah.
it's. I think Nomkh is probably gonna he's probably gonna take it just off of the sheer speed.
That's true. He's also gotten shot.
All right,
One
his
less
regenerative
time.
is up. Switching to the shotgun, laying it down. Switching to the other shotgun.
That's what I want to see.
Oh,
Oh, still
back
has to
the
go to the
M4,
rifle, though.
and there it goes. Hey, not too bad though. That was still pretty quick for
Yeah.
how he
yeah.
handled
That goes
that.
up for all of them. I see.
And with that being said, Nomkh is done with his fourth hold. Meanwhile, Gardengrown is still looks like he's still strategizing here.
Okay.
And if you
Why
didn't
did they-
think these people could get any more mirrored, Gardengrown also got himself an M4.
Yep. Now, what mags does he have on his, though?
He's got, looks like he's got some 45 round mags. So, both of our runners getting some,
We're stringing that.
some assault rifles without the tumors.
Yeah.
But as far as the loadout goes, they are very, very similar.
Yeah, we've got very matched
Or maybe not.
loadouts here.
Honestly,
Stealth.
I can't tell which one's which.
And I am lagging.
Oh no. Remind me, Hoyt. Gardengrown is on the left, right?
Yes, he is. And
Yeah. It's
that was a quick stealth clear from
Back to
Garden.
my rat hole.
yeah. That was. Is Gardengrown gonna pick it up? Is he actually gonna give Nomkh a run for his money in the last few rounds?
He could gain a lot of time on that poly clear if he's fast with it, and it looks like he is preferring
worst spot
to
for
go
that.
semi-auto.
Using semi-auto and prep for the polymorph is not a bad idea.
Ooh, a quick, nice couple kills there. But the polymorph looks like it's going to be in the smack dab middle of the hold. He's going to have no cover while he clears it. So he's going to have to clear it quick if he doesn't want to get shot.
Yes, sir. All right.
Nice,
Ooh,
nice,
it's
nice.
dipping and diving and dodging all over the
You don't see
place.
anything.
He's got one more node left, and
No!
that's on the
Oh,
other side.
oh man, the
Another
polymorph
node.
is just giving him the cold shoulder every
it's got
which
worse.
way.
Those
Oh man.
two Sosigs had their guns pointed right at his head when he cleared that very last node. That was
Fuck you, big face, show, let's
very
start off.
close to taking damage.
Okay.
All right. Well, time to see if he can pick up the pace on the regen.
Yep.
And
Now
if-
he does only have one shotgun,
God, I could so.
and it looks like he's not going to get the same amount of space that Nomkh was able to get on his regen when it pops in. But I don't think that Nomkh had an impossibly fast regen clear. So maybe we'll see
That's what it
Garden
sounds
match it.
All right, the regen is
Oh,
up.
he's got the infinite ammo dog.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't mind me.
not bad. He just laid the hammer down on that guy.
The quick trigger finger coming out from Gardengrown. Wow.
No.
Honestly,
No
just
wonder he leaves this assault rifle on semi. He's got a full auto finger.
God, I can't even see. Okay.
well, honestly, with that regen clear, he might, if he can pick it up in this last last hole, he could potentially beat Nomkh, or at least come really close.
I don't think it's beyond the pale that he could make up the gap.
It's all going to
But it's
depend
going to-
on what Nomkh does if he starts
Yeah, I
falling
think
behind.
This is Nomph's run to lose at this point, in my opinion.
Any or no?
And it looks like
but
in the
it-
meantime, Nomkh got himself 60
It's
round
fine.
drum mags.
and which I think only buys him 5 bullets for 3 points, which is rather unfortunate.
Impatient.
But he does have a ghost dog, a bullet boost, and an
Why
infinite
is it M4
ammo.
not M4A1?
I think he's got
First sucks.
exactly what he. Nomkh finding out that he can't have full auto, and in fact only has.
Is he
burst.
making a ladder?
That's cute. I like.
Oh, myself
The-
on this.
Is he
He's
gonna
not-
show us the top of
I don't even know how it
the
works.
metro?
I maybe.
Oh wait,
preferring
no,
to
I
do
see what
this
he's
instead
doing.
of fling him around.
He's trying. He's using it as a ladder to get up higher.
A
into
quick
the thing.
travel system. I wonder why he's choosing not to just simply yank himself
So
up.
I do see the strategy though, because up here you have the most cover from the Sosigs.
Mhm.
And look at that, he's got a perfect lineup on the cascading, and he's already got it down to the cheesy bits.
Yep. Really able to concentrate on the cheesy bits, the chunks, rather
And-
than deal with the Sosigs.
And it's down just like that, not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Yeah, get up.
Nomkh just keeps closing that gap more and more, or opening.
Now he might, being up so high, he might have a good
Oh,
vertical
we don't sell
angle
now.
on the orthogonal when it pops up. He might be able to just run up on top of it and kind of shoot down at it.
You know what? You think it'd be possible to stand on top of the orthogonal and ride it?
I'm not sure.
All right, the orthogonal is up, and he's got the infinite ammo dog.
It's coming right to him.
Wow,
I think it's only got one more face left.
man, the
Yeah.
orthogonal was
I
nice to
heard a
knock
grenade.
there.
But
Man,
it fell down. Okay.
Analyzing system.
Okay, I can.
I never like hearing that grenade thunk and then not seeing the
the
player
explosion.
react to it. Very nervous.
Oh, and then I can't see it. Fuck. Okay, come on.
This
Alright.
is the spam hot dog.
He's you know, I don't think Nomkh is getting many Sosig kills being up this high. He's
No,
definitely
he's
not getting
not.
shot.
This is more of a. I think he's just trying to not get hit in this whole round here.
Mm-hmm. Not
Which-
not going for maximizing score. I think that's a good move, given that this, as we've said, this is his round to lose at this point.
I mean, he doesn't know
Bullets will
that.
be boosted.
though.
That's true. That's true.
Unless we tell him. Ooh.
We're not seeing the double shotguns come out. We're seeing a long range number 4 snipe.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
The damage
interesting.
fall off is pretty large with number
we don't
4.
die.
Let's
And he's
see.
only got ghosts, so he still has to
And
dodge. some
there it
shots.
goes. There's the refractive. Let's see what kind of a score Nomkh
Go.
Data
has got.
One shield for
Advance to next system.
Looks like
5.
Jeez, Louis.
125.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
Could screw me over. Oh my god.
That was still really solid.
Don't hit the squirrels.
You got that score in Hoyt?
I know you exist.
Yep.
All right.
1257850.
Well, in that case, let's just go ahead and focus this all on Gardengrown.
Gardengrown. Now we haven't seen Carden as a hold yet. Do you think he'll be more at home in that than the hub?
That's what I have to do.
No.
Okay.
No, he'd hate it. He'd hate it.
All right,
Maybe we should
hiding
ask him. Maybe we should ask him if he would have gotten a higher score had it been
in the garden.
garden.
Yeah. Up to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Up to the
I don't
3rd.
know if quad damage works on this. Probably. 'Cause I don't know if quad damage works on this. Probably. 'Cause I don't know if quad damage works on this. Okay. 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 Okay
Is he going to try and deploy the quad damage on the cascading in order to pop it faster?
Just maybe.
Yeah, I think it does.
Let's find out.
I think it does pop it faster. That seemed like a
Don't you
pretty
dare shoot me.
Ooh, all right,
Initial-
the cascading is up.
good crouching here to maintain less sight lines if Sosig's
That's
able to kill
interesting.
him.
Did he use a bullet
I've seen
boost
worse.
on the cascade?
I feel like that's a running theme.
Yeah,
I
its initial clump does have a total HP pool like the refractive. So
That's not a bad
topping a
idea.
bullet boost, yeah. I'm sure he was
There's one here.
actually hoping for a
infinite
infinite ammo,
ammo,
to
yeah.
use.
Everyone wants an infinite ammo specifically for that god dang orthogonal.
Gosh dang orthogonal.
Shield time.
Like he's biding his time, killing what he can.
All right,
to
his
use it.
orthogonal is up. He's got a shield
you
dog,
doing?
laying it down with the M4.
It's the orthogonal diving, forcing him to chase
Oh
it.
yeah,
down.
the orthogonal does not want to be kind to Gardengrown. The
One
orthogonal
more,
is
one
really
more.
chosen, has
give me-
chosen Nomkh.
Give it to me, please.
Oop, giving him a little bit,
God.
and he took the chance. Oh,
Coming
He's
to give
running
him a
from me,
high
Ron, that's
five
not
after
bad.
being very mean to him.
Analyzing system.
I'm gonna ask Gardengrown. I'm gonna ask him what he do to make the orthogonal hate him that much.
It looks like he's still got another bullet boost. He was really grinding hard for that infinite ammo that he never got.
You know what? I'm gonna save that same question for Nomkh. I'm gonna ask him why the orthogonal was so nice to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Either way, he's got a preamp on. Well, not a preamp, but
Now he's still rocking the double aught buck. I don't think we've seen many people.
that sneaky
that's
snow,
great,
the
bro.
that sneaky
I've never seen a
Sosa
spawn up here.
got him. All right, your orthogonal is up.
Point.
Or the
I didn't know
refractive?
that there were third floor spawns here in Hub.
Me neither. I guess they're just rare for some reason. Alright. And he's got the refractive down in 3 shots.
rip it.
Not
No
too
damage
bad.
rolls.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's see what kind of a score he's got. Looks like we got a 122.
Returning to interface.
Ooh, that's...
Hello, gentlemen. Great runs.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good.
A bit shaky still, but good.
All right. Well, let's just reveal the scores here. Garden finished second with a score of 1,226,000 flat.
Oh, nice.
And our winner for this head-to-head match, Nomkh, with a 1,257,850.
Nice.
Hell yeah, that was a good run from the both of you. And I'd have to say, you guys have no idea how closely mirrored you guys are as far as loadouts.
Yeah, you guys got same as makes no difference shotgun. You both got M4s. I think the only difference is Garden. Yours only fires burst.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
I didn't even realize when I peeked I was gonna full auto a whole line of them, and it only went 3 shots. I thought I ran out of ammo.
Crap.
Yeah.
Where's the rest?
Yeah, there was a few differences, but for the most part, you guys are very similar. I think the only difference is Gardengrown. You made a SMG roll while Nomkh went for a second shotgun.
All right,
Second shotgun?
Nomkh, I'm gonna have to have you talk about your fast travel ladder that you set up.
Yeah, he puts it on the side here. I see it. He
we
bought it.
talked
You
about-
said you weren't gonna buy it.
I couldn't. I had extra spare points. I did get like every weenie. This is so lucky, man. I got the full ammo and then the damage weenie. I didn't. I don't know. Um, yeah, I tried this in a few runs before. I even asked it in the chat if this even is allowed because this seems like
Allowed.
it's allowed, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad at flinging myself, so it just like did some
Oh,
prep work.
I was like, does he know that he can fling himself?
Yeah,
That's gonna be
I'm-
way faster.
I'm just-
But no,
dude,
you
I'm just
standing
really
up
bad.
ladder,
If I
bro.
try to
He-
get up here,
Mhm.
it's like, nope. Like I can't do
Yeah,
it.
it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just okay.
Well,
Well, it does.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I was tempted to go all the way up, but yeah.
yeah. Well, either
We
way.
have
Mhm,
a
go on.
question from Comrade Kielbasa who wants to know from Garden. Yo, how'd you get that trigger finger?
Is it really that fast? I thought I slowed down.
You have a
It was pretty quick, my guy. It was.
Let me
Yeah,
see. I'll look it up.
that's a. It seemed like you didn't have really a problem running the M4 in semi-automatic because you could just switch to full auto yourself.
Oh my god.
Guardian MMC. He's asking Nomkh, why did you sell the second shotgun and not do the double shotgun strat?
I feared that I would run out of ammo on the cascading. I just like some more security and the spraying stuff. I mean, it's a secure position, and I was considering like dual shooting it, but
Wait, so you sold your shotgun in order to buy an ammo upgrade?
yes.
But there was only you gained 5 bullets, right?
What? What?
I mean, that's
okay.
it's not bad.
I'm dumb. What the hell? Okay.
You went from a
Yeah.
55 round mag to a 60 round mag.
Hello, I've been playing this game for 300 hours.
All right. Well, I actually do have a couple of questions for you both. Nomkh, I have
Yes.
to ask, what did you do to get the orthogonal to be so nice to you?
Oh,
dude,
uh-huh.
dude, I got so lucky this run.
And
I
Garden,
feel
Mhm.
bad. I do feel bad. I did
You
have
remember I was telling you where it just goes straight down? That's what it did to me
Yes.
again.
Nomkh, what
It
did
ran
you
away
do?
from me.
What did you do for it to be so mean to you?
I don't know, man. I think
We're-
I sometimes you pay a lot of people, sometimes it's the death of the game, and
Mhm.
he makes them
Check 'em,
spawn
PC, check 'em.
closer to you.
All right.
Well, I guess with that all said and done, questions are answered, scores are in.
Yep. Congratulations to Nomkh and consolations to Garden. Although you're not out yet, you will be heading to the goulash.
Nice.
All right. Well, I
Sounds
guess
wonderful.
before we close her out, do you two have any final words for us?
Nope.
All right.
No, I'm going straight to bed.
That sounds like a good plan. Well, I guess to everyone who's still watching, stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. You all have a
Bye.
good night.
Bye.